From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We are live at 6 a.m. It is another pretty nice start to the day. It is the coolest it is going to be for the next several hours. We are talking heat and humidity once again for today. Intense heat and humidity, by the way, for the weekend forecast. We've had to crank up our temperatures in our forecast, and we are going to be feeling like stepping outside in an oven, especially by this weekend. But we will talk everything you need to know about just how hot and how humid it's going to get here in the Tennessee Valley, especially by the weekend, as well as rain chances for the next few days here across the region. But right now we are waking up to not too bad of a situation. Again, we are not looking at any sort of fog here in the Tennessee Valley, which is certainly some good news. I think visibility is in okay shape across the region. You see that here on our Arctic Air Heating and Air Conditioning Skycam network over into Minor Hill. Not too bad in terms of morning driving conditions, which is certainly some good news to start off our Tuesday morning. A few clouds are in the area, but again, we are just going to be seeing a mixture of sunshine and clouds for the rest of this morning, even into the afternoon by the time we see a few more clouds, but really not too bad out there. The thing that's going to be miserable is going to be the temperatures by the afternoon. Again, some patchy fog out there, but really not a widespread issue this morning, so you can just leave at your normal time for your morning commute heading out to work or school or wherever you may be heading out on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures are in the 70s to start off this morning. We are in the lower 70s for the most part, a little bit warmer into Savannah and Iuka, mid 70s out there. Otherwise, though, again, a relatively calm start to the day, which today is going to be another pretty calm day, but overall, the heat and humidity going to remain the main stories. We don't have an overall heat alert or heat advisories for the entire viewing area, but Murray County and Lewis County are under a heat advisory for today. In fact, this lasts through Thursday, and it will probably have to be extended and upgraded heading into the weekend. So something to keep in mind. Yes, it is going to be hot no matter where you are here in the Tennessee Valley, but we do have heat advisory for Murray County as well as Lewis County in southern middle Tennessee. Here's a look at what you can expect with temperatures as well as that heat index value. That heat index value just factors in the humidity, the moisture in the air, the heaviness, the stickiness in the air. So air temperatures here in red, we will be in the upper 80s to lower 90s. I think everybody makes it into the lower 90s by this afternoon, if not some mid 90s in parts of North Alabama. And then the feels like temperature, factoring in that humidity, the moisture content in the air, we will be surpassing the 100-degree mark, so feeling like anywhere from 100 to 102 degrees by this afternoon again. So very hot, very humid. Again, this is just getting started, though. Unfortunately, we are going to see this continue to build for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So this morning, no need for rain gear, but you may send the kiddos off. Again, just an off chance of a few pop-up showers and storms by the afternoon. Quite similar to yesterday, we had a few storms pop up on radar in our viewing area. Not everybody saw those, but just keep in mind we do have that chance for a few pop-up showers and storms for today. Otherwise, though, a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky. The heat and humidity, again, going to be the main story. Our temperatures by the afternoon in the lower 90s. Make sure you send the kiddos off with some water, as well as for yourself. An important day, in fact, an important week to stay hydrated here in the Tennessee Valley. We'll see clouds ebb and flow throughout the morning and afternoon, partly cloudy. Here are those pop-up showers and storms again, random, spotty, sporadic in nature, maybe some brief heavy downpours, some lightning with these thunder showers and thunderstorms that develop, and then they fizzle out as they typically do just after sunset across the region. Temperatures cool off, air quotations, into the 80s and 70s overnight. We should be mostly dry through the overnight, maybe just a stray lingering shower, but I'm thinking dry to start Wednesday morning despite a few showers that Futurecast is showing. Otherwise, partly cloudy, maybe a few more clouds for your Wednesday. Temperatures starting off in the mid 70s, and then by the afternoon, low to mid 90s. Once again, the heat and humidity will be quite intense, and then we do see the chance for some pop-up showers and storms by Wednesday afternoon. Again, just a day to grab the rain gear just in case you may end up not needing it, but it is definitely going to be good to have just in case you do get caught up in a pop-up shower and storm, because again, just like the last few days, or the last several days, I should say, some of that rainfall can be heavy at times. So for your Wednesday, we do still have thunder showers around the Tennessee Valley. Heading into Thursday, though, we start to see those rain chances wane off. A ridge of high pressure starts to build up, get stronger, move over our area. Unfortunately, that means more intense heat on the way for us here in the Tennessee Valley due to that sinking air nature of that high pressure system. And then for your Friday, things are looking mostly dry. That heat will start to really get intense by Friday. You'll notice it Saturday and Sunday. I would just stay inside, plan for it. If you have to do anything outdoors, early or late, close to or just after sunset while you still got some daylight out there. Otherwise, this weekend looking, unfortunately, a little bit brutal out there. We are looking at minimal rain chances as well as, again, that is why we are going to see that intense heat. So here's a look at what we can expect in terms of that heat. So again, air temperatures in red and in purple going to be those heat index values. We are looking at mid to lower 90s for the next few days, and then upper 90s a good bet widespread, if not some lower triple digits in air temperatures by the time we get to the weekend. And then those feels like temperatures for the weekend, I say Saturday more closer to 110 degrees. So heat index going to be intense, the humidity going to be intense, and it is just going to be overall miserable heading into this weekend. So something to keep in mind, if you think it's hot now, it is only going to get warmer over the next several days. Again, into the weekend, going to be quite intense. Isolated thunderstorms for today. Again, mainly between lunchtime and dinner time. Temperatures in the lower 90s. Heat index values still getting into the triple digits today, but those lower triple digits for us here in the Tennessee Valley. And then for the rest of the work week, at least for the next few days, we're talking isolated thunderstorm chances. Again, not widespread, shouldn't be washout days for the next few days, but have the rain gear with you just in case. Temperatures in the lower 90s the next few days, heat index values in the lower triple digits for the next few days. But then heading into Friday and for the rest of the weekend, we kind of clear things out in terms of the rain department and any chance of us seeing some relief from the heat. Mostly sunny, maybe a few clouds Friday through Sunday, but again, that sun is going to be bearing down on us. The heat and humidity going to be intense. Temperatures in the mid to upper 90s area wide. Again, that's air temperatures, maybe even into the lower triple digits for air temperatures in a few locations. And then our heat index value is going to be pushing 110 degrees. So quite intense heat by the weekend. Still going to be hot, stuffy, and uncomfortable for the next several days as well here in the Tennessee Valley. So just a very hot week ahead. Again, like I said, if you think it is hot now, unfortunately, it is only going to get worse from here. So a great week and weekend to park it inside, park it in the air conditioning, and stay extra hydrated. Let's look at your local weather forecast on this Tuesday morning. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Grab the rain gear just in case as you head out the door this morning. Otherwise, should be just a hot and stuffy day for today.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.